Analysis of 7 to May 11, 2012. The daily chart of the IBEX gives Hertz watch hanging from the rope and about to open the trap, to return to the depletion of the still existing savings funds, and no longer just for the few idiots that give hope for a turnaround, but the state itself has deposited the money from the Spanish, through the CEPI. With a decline of 2.5% after the expropriation of power grid by the government of Bolivia, fate 20 million euros. But for the power company this fall, they will vanish to 100 million. So the party alive without breaking and downhill is expected to lose ground, as it is most likely. The next step is in the 5,400. Men of little faith who did not believe he was going to 6,800 when he announced in the 9,000 area, and now still do not believe this possibility. In the chart of 30 min, the fall from the area of 8,600 is making into a waggle with accumulation rates, pointing more to a rebound than a wave formation 4-5, on target of zone 6,550, therefore positions. Although this training has more similarity to a double floor, the trade possibilities reduced to color zone brackets and 6,750 with the objective, and long in the zone 6,800 to target 6,885. DAX did not reach the 7,000 resistance zone, and came down to a zone where it has performed a triple minimum, and where it leaves in doubt the future price formation. The GET indicates a move towards zone 7,500, and we must go within 30 minutes to find the starting line. In 30 min, immersed in a pattern of wave 5 in oversold condition, with a deflated price, without formation of technical figure, indicates to wait before doing anything. There is simply no security for an entry in any way. If we follow the latest news, in which Merkel loses the French staff and their European plans, the lack of a stable government in Greece which can make the payment of the debt to its main creditors, and in his own country, has been a setback in the elections held in the small Schleswig-Holstein. So if we opt for any position, at 7 in GMT, short positions should be placed. Dow Jones. It has a shape very similar to DAX, but with some delay and presumably can get to rely on the support, since it can terminate the pullback resistance, although it did not. No volume in for this. Although in truth would have to wait for the Elliott-Tiger-Cove the center line to form the 13,967 to 12,785 travel. In 30 min here if there is a continuing downward trend prompted by the wave cycle 3 in Higman also in the body 3, which gives a bearish continuation with a hope to get to 12,853 on Monday and Tuesday. Therefore short position in the 13,961. Euro-dollar. The election results this weekend will leave the dollar in a much weaker, and the movement initiated wave 5 has had a boost with 5 microwaves, which is also marking 5. Although, no technical instructions but with an elongated right on H&S. In 30 minutes. The figure looks like IBEX, and points to the support zone at 1.3000, with a formation of wave 5 in this temporary space and close outstanding differences in the floor, 1.30. Short positions in euro-dollar at 1.3000, with target at 1.3077. Oil. We see a 30-minute chart. Strong fall of oil below the zone of $100, reaching $97.6, reaching the lowest level since Feb 7th. The bearish factors focused on the report last Wednesday's Dow inventory, which calls for economic weakness in Europe and the US, and newspaper articles during the week, saying that the chances of Israeli military action against Iran this year are reducing. Gold. Not for making your lateral movement in the long arm of an H&S whose projection sends you to the support area 1,624. We must take advantage of any rebound position. Finding the entry point on the graph of 30 min is in the development of the wave 3, the projection 5 to the zone 1,660. No bullish divergence, but with the cycle started, we recommend long positions in the zone 1,644 with target at 1,660. These analyses are used for guidance, but are not a recommendation. So I'll encourage you to connect to the trading room in the mornings, from 9 am. And is it the trading? Defeat is not convincing.